Hello, children. Children, we are going to read the most important topic, air. I want you all to be focused for the next 5 minutes. You are all well aware of the fact that life on Earth exists due to the presence of land, air and water. Children, our Earth is surrounded by a huge blanket of air called the atmosphere. All living beings on this Earth depend on the atmosphere for their survival. It provides us with the air we breathe and protects us from the harmful effects of the sun's rays.
Without the atmosphere, we would be baked alive by the heat of the sun during daytime and get frozen during the night.
It is this mass of air that has made the temperature on the Earth livable.
Now we see the main components of air.
The main components of air are nitrogen 78%, oxygen 21%, carbon dioxide 0.04%, argon 0.93%, and also the trace amounts of helium, neon, methane, hydrogen and water vapor.
The 5 layers of the Earth's atmosphere are the troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, exosphere.
Now we see what is interesting about the troposphere, children.
The troposphere is the lowest layer of Earth's atmosphere. Most of the mass of the atmosphere is in the troposphere. Most clouds are found in the troposphere and almost all weather occurs within this layer.
Almost all the weather changes like rainfall, fog, and hailstorm occur in this layer. Now we see what is there in stratosphere, the second layer of the atmosphere.
Stratosphere's average height is 50 km. This layer is almost free from clouds and it contains the ozone gas. It protects us from the harmful effects of the sun's rays. Weather conditions are ideal for flying aeroplanes in stratosphere. What is third layer of the atmosphere, children?
It is mesosphere. This is the third layer, and it extends up to a height of 80 kilometers. Meteorites burn up in this layer on entering from space.
What are meteorite, children? Meteorites are pieces of rock or metal that have fallen to the Earth's surface from outer space as a meteor. Over 90% of meteorites are of rock, while the remainder consist wholly or partially of iron and nickel.
Next layer is thermosphere. The thermosphere is the fourth layer of the Earth's atmosphere that absorbs the sun's radiation, making it very hot. Thermo means heat, and the temperature in this layer can reach up to 4,500 degrees Fahrenheit. This layer helps in radio transmission and in fact, radio waves transmitted from the Earth are reflected to the Earth by this layer. The exosphere is the outermost layer of our atmosphere. Exo means outside. It is the first layer to shield the Earth from meteors, asteroids and cosmic rays. The temperature of the exosphere varies. The temperature is lower at night and much higher during the day. The exosphere's air is very thin and mainly composed of helium and hydrogen.
78% of the air we breathe in is nitrogen gas. But it is not harmful or toxic to our bodies. And also nitrogen does not react with hemoglobin either. And therefore it does not participate in respiration at all. All of the nitrogen which is inhaled is given out during exhalation. Children, now we see how carbon dioxide and oxygen are balanced in the atmosphere by photosynthesis and respiration. Plants take up carbon dioxide from the air and give out oxygen during photosynthesis. Human beings and animals take up oxygen and release carbon dioxide during respiration. This maintains a balance between oxygen and carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. But this balance is upset by the burning of fuels, such as coal and oil, and the cutting of trees. They add billions of tons of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere each year. But there are many ways humankind can help to reduce carbon emissions.
What is wind, children?
The movement of air from a high-pressure area to a low-pressure area is called wind.
Now we see the types of wind, children. Permanent winds. The winds that blow constantly throughout the year are called permanent winds. They also blow constantly in a particular direction. Seasonal wind. The winds change their direction with onsets of different seasons. These are hence called seasonal winds. Local wind blows only during a particular period of the day or year in a small area. What is humidity?
Humidity is the amount of water vapor in the air. These trails are called contrails. The white trails that you see when a jet flies in the sky are some sort of ice crystals. Jet exhaust contains water vapor. When this water vapor mixes with cold air in such high altitudes, it freezes and forms ice crystals. It is these ice crystals which are spread out and form these white trails. Now we see the last topic, rainfall and its types. Rainfall has been classified into three main types based on the origin.
They are convectional rainfall, orographic rainfall, and cyclonic rainfall. Convectional rainfall. The heat of the sun makes the surface of the earth hot. Due to this, warm air rises and starts to cool down and forms a cloud. When the saturated air mass comes across a mountain, it is forced to rise. Here the mountain acts as a barrier and does not allow the wind to pass. As a result, wind rises and condensation takes place, which is followed by rainfall. This type of rainfall is known as orographic rainfall. Next type of rainfall is cyclonic rainfall. When cold air meets the warm air, it forms a high-speed spiral that rises and causes rain along the coasts.